Hello, basketball fans. You got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got O'Neal. Hardaway is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Hagan in at small forward. And for Sacramento, Daniels out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Brandon Roy. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Siakam outside. Back to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's Roy. There's the pick. On deep, Arenas. Rebound by Rose. Minnesota with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Hardaway to the inside. Here's Shaq. And at last they get one to fall.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Pass to Arenas. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brunson against Hardaway. Siakam with it. There's the triple. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot's good from Brunson.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Get out, fans! On the court is your high squad. It's time for T-shirts!
away against Brunson. Here's O'Neal. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Wembanyama passes to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 6. Pass to Rose. Back to Siakam. Shaq with a screen on Brunson. To end the cold streak. That one good for 2.
And this is how under control Siakam is. Makes sure to get off a good look on that possession.
Outside Arenas. And Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And that one falls for Arenas. And so he hits both. Now the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Shaq passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And Wembanyama outside. Pass to Daniel. Over Siakam. Here's Arenas. He has 5. Second chance shot. Roy from outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Free throw, good, Rose. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Both good from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Daniel. On deep, Arenas. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-pointer. A nice shot by Hagan.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Brunson kicks it over to Arenas. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Arenas has got 7 points.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Hagan. To the paint. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. And that one, good. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
it's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Pass to Arenas. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rose. Now Siakam. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson surveying the D. That one drops for him.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson. And right through the whistle.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the 2nd round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons. Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. I call it funky.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Rebounded by Hardaway.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Griffin's checked in for Daniels. Sarr comes in for Roy. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Gilbert Arenas. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Sarr with it. Covered by Barnes. Pass to Lowry. Wembanyama, a screen on Hardaway. Wembanyama passes to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for Sarr. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Hardaway. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Back to Lowry. Wembanyama, a screen on Hardaway. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Payne. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Griffin. O'Neal against Wembanyama. Pocket 6. Shoots over Shaq. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Shaq. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Jalen Duran, he's checked in for Shaq. It's Sabonis with the drive and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis taking charge and then taking flight to get to the rim.
Lowry against Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Duran sets the screen for Bane. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here is Lowry, still without a basket. And Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Outside Sabonis. Now here's Bane. T right on him. That one goes in.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Now here is Lowry. 1:44 left to play in the first. 4-on-3 break. Barnes dishes to Sloan. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Punch, counter punch.
Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here is Lowry. Fires from deep. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Kyle has those nights where he just steps back and his range seems to increase with the confidence he has.
Duran with the screen on Lowry. Sloan deciding where to go with it. Sabonis' screen on Lowry. Here's Barnes. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Sloan. Outside, Sabonis. Bane finds Sabonis. Barnes with it. Pass to Duran. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Bane, no good. Sabonis against Griffin. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Sloan. Inside. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 1. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And it's Rose with the ball for Minnesota. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, O'Neal is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Hagan in at the 3. That shot is off. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
And White kicks to Roy. Offline with his three. Timberwolves leading by 3. Siakam passes to Rose. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Minnesota ball.
Jalen Brunson is checked in for Kobe White. Hardaway's checked in for Minnesota. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Hagan. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Minnesota in the lead. Siakam outside. Over to the wing. Here's Hagan. He's covered by Roy. A nice shot by Hagan. Hagan's got 7.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Oh, here's Brunson. He's got 10. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Now here's Arenas after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Steps back and shoots. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Arenas.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Hagan. Over Roy. A nice shot by Hagan. He's got 9. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Brunson against Hardaway. Wembanyama high post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
4th personal foul.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And he makes the first.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Outside Rose for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
And this is what Rose brings to the table. When he gets out in the open court, he doesn't take his foot off that pedal.
Arenas against Rose. Brunson a screen on Rose. On deep, Arenas. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Siakam with it. Pass to Hagan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. The Kings trail by 3. Outside Roy. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
Hardaway finds Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Siakam's got 7.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Arenas. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Hagan. 11 points in the game. Over Roy, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Wembanyama outside. He's looking for Arenas. He finds him now.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Can he keep it going? And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Attention fans, now on the court your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
Kings making a switch here. Sar's checked in.
Number 42, Alexander Sarr.
The Kings trail by 6. Arenas passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Sarr. And the 3 off target. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. To the paint, here's Rose, and Rose throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Wembanyama against O'Neal. Wembanyama off the bounce. Count the basket. Wembanyama's got 12 in the game.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Shaq is screen on Arenas. To the middle. Here's Shaq. And they recover it. Kept alive. They shoot again. And it's good on the layup. 8 points for him.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Arenas. 14 points for him. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Inside and taken away by Arenas. And Arenas running the floor all by himself. No good that time. Great D that time from Hardaway. Pass to Hagan. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. O'Neal sets the screen for Rose. And stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. Arenas. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
And here is Siakam. He's got 7 and stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Daniel. Outside Arenas. Here he goes.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Kings, Gilbert Arenas, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Sacramento. So he gets them both. Timberwolves leading by 4. Hardaway passes to Durant. Inside. Payne finds Barnes. Durant with a screen on Brunson. Hardaway for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Wembanyama, a screen on Hardaway. Brunson downhill. That's no basket. His 3rd miss in 8 tries. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking 5s that we have in the NBA.
Now here's Arenas. 16 points for him.
Timberwolves foul. Domantas Sabonis.
First trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for your Kings, Gilbert Arenas. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Arenas. Griffin's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. No good on the second free throw. And when it comes to Jalen Durant, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
That's right, everybody. Who wants a free T-shirt? We've got T-shirts. Who wants one? Get up and get loud. Get loud right now! We've got some T-shirts we are throwing out right now! Who wants a free T-shirt? Get loud!
Sacramento making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Daniels. Kobe White comes in for Gilbert Arenas. And it's Lowry in for Jalen Brunson. The Kings trail by 7. Now here is Lowry. Wembanyama, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Now here's Durant. He has yet to score. Pass to Hardaway. There's the lob to Durant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Assist from
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Hardaway against Lowry. Down low, here's Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
The assist.
Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. To the left wing. During the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And Lowry has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
That set had a lot of rhythm, and that's at the hands of Kyle Lowry.
Payton for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. 9 points in the game so far.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 8. It's blocked. They recover it. Timberwolves leading by 5. Sabonis' screen on Lowry. Here's Hardaway, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Penny Hardaway shooting just 1.
What's up?
Hardaway no good on the free throw line. The Kings trail by 7. Lowry up top. Goodbye Hardaway. Lowry against Hardaway. Oh, Wembanyama. Too easy.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Hagan. 15 points in the game. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Lowry, good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
16.
Minnesota on top, leading by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Rose with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. They've got Gilbert Arenas, Roy out there with Daniels. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Brunson in at the point. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. It's Hardaway with the drive. Just 4 to shoot. Siakam misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Took him no time at all on that one. Arenas has got the first bucket of the third here for the Kings. Here's Hagan. Screened by O'Neal. High arcing shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here is Shaq. Rose kicks to Siakam. 5 on the clock. O'Neal a screen on Brunson. Siakam for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. On the wing, Arenas. He's covered by Rose. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Brunson sets a screen for Roy. Over Hardaway, and the Kings check on 2 more.
This guy is a threat from all 3 levels. That time, Roy put the mid-range.
O'Neal a screen on Roy. Here's Hagan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Teardrop shot. He could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Taking 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Pass to Siakam. O'Neal with it. He's covered by Daniels. Outside Hardaway. Rose against Arenas. And it's Rose penetrating. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Brunson with a clean look. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Floats it up for Rose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A terrific passer for a 2-guard. Roy has a great feel for how to keep his teammates involved.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those dance moves. Come on. Bring those moves. Let's go. Oh, we have a dancer here. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Rose passes to Hagan. Pass to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Here's O'Neal. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. 12 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq gets the bucket there with not much time to spare.
And here's Arenas outside. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Brunson against Hardaway.
Defensively, here's what Hardaway gives you. The rare versatility to switch 1 through 5, and he is always in help position.
And here's Rose outside.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
From deep, Brunson. Rebound, Minnesota. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hardaway against Arenas. Hardaway, no good. The Kings trail by 4. Outside Roy to the paint. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Hagan. O'Neal inside. Defended by Wembanyama.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
And the basket by Arenas. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Sacramento?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
The Kings making a switch here. Sarge checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Sabonis is checked in. Brunson against Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway has got 8. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's go, everybody. Time to make some noise for your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Strong. The pass to Brunson. And here's Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Sabonis, the pass to Hardaway. O'Neal high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sabonis kicks to Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings leading. To the wing on the left. Outside Roy. Sabonis grabs the board. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Siakam passes to O'Neal. O'Neal is double.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
O'Neal hits them both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Pass to Grimes. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Wembanyama, no good. The Timberwolves shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Barnes against White. Barnes kicks to O'Neal. Duran sets the screen for Rose. Connects from three-point range. Rose has got 11 points.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to utilize Rose at the point guard position. Run him off screens all night long.
Right a screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Griffin. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Rose.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Second team foul.
What's up?
At the line for your Kings, Griffin. 1 shot.
Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. To the left side wing. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Sloan. And he can't bank that one in. The Kings have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. It's White on the wing. Pass to Grimes. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Rose passes to Duran. Duran, a screen. Here's Sloan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
The Kings trailing. Lowry passes to Griffin. Back to Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Rose.
And how about Kyle just taking that shot right into the defender and knowing there's a good chance there's going to be some contact.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Lowry.
And there's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. O'Neal outside. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
White dishes to Lowry. Pass to Wembanyama. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Now Lowry, 12 points for him. Wembanyama, a screen on Rose. Here's Lowry, and the layup falls. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
And the dribble move by Lowry just setting up that play, toying with the defense, and getting it done.
Barnes outside. 1:19 left in the third quarter. O'Neal kicks to Barnes. O'Neal sets the screen for Barnes. Off target with his 3. And so Griffin will bring it up for Sacramento. Grimes. And Barnes sends it back. Pass to O'Neal. Rose with the ball. Rose double team. Here's Sloan. The kick out to Rose. For the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 16 points.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over again.
Wembanyama, a screen on Rose. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside Rose. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Griffin. And no good. Trying to use the glass. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. He'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
For the final quarter.
And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Hardaway is out there with Rose. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Sabonis in at the 4. Minnesota leading by 3. Rose with the ball. O'Neal a screen on Brunson. Here's Rose. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
And it's Arenas that time on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Hardaway against Brunson. Right side Hardaway. A putback. And O'Neal is right there. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Hardaway against Brunson. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
There's Rose with the 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Arenas against Rose. Clock at 4. Lets it go from 14. No good from Arenas. Timberwolves leading by 6. And here is Hardaway. Outside Rose. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. And Daniels up top. Defended by Sabonis. O'Neal with the steal. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Pass to O'Neal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Kings.
Shaquille O'Neal at the line for 1.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Roy. The tray. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rose finds Siakam. Loads it up there for Siakam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Wembanyama outside. To the middle to stop the run. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. Down low. Second chance effort, and it's Shaq laying it in. O'Neal's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Brunson driving in. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Hardaway passes to Rose. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. O'Neal high post. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
Shaquille O'Neal, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. The Kings trail by 10. Brunson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Brunson. Brunson from long distance.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Hagan. He's covered by Roy. Hagan passes to O'Neal. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 26 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Penny Hardaway, second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Brunson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Brunson's got 11 in the second half. Timberwolves leading by 7. Hardaway dishes to Rose. Shoots. The putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Daniel. Here's Arenas. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
To the inside. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Brunson the pass to Wembanyama. Inside, Daniels. Minnesota with the rebound. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Hagan. Now, here's Siakam. O'Neal controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Wembanyama, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Hagan. And a wide open look for Siakam. It's hauled in by the Kings. Wembanyama has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Daniels, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Brunson kicks to Daniels. There's a screen. Outside Arenas. To stop the drought. Good on the triple. Arenas has got 7 points for the quarter.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Hardaway passes to Hagan. Here is Shaq, defended by Wembanyama. Here's O'Neal. Wembanyama with the rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Siakam, good.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Outside Arenas. Rose with the block, and he gets it back.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Penny Hardaway, third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Gilbert Arenas.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Arenas. And both free throws good for Arenas. Minnesota leading by 12. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Siakam. Here's Hagan. Good on the three-point shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Arenas. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy. Roy's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Hardaway against Brunson. Pass to Hagan. Shaq with it. Shot clock at 6. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
On deep, Arenas. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Shaq. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 7th assist in the game.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Get loud, fans! On the court is your hype squad. All right, are you ready, everybody? Here comes some T-shirts heading your way!
Grimes is checked in for Gilbert Arenas.
Number 5, Quentin Grimes.
On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Grimes. Here's Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Shaquille O'Neal.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Derrick Rose, 1 shot.
And Rose, no good on that one.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Over Wembanyama. O'Neal misses. And here now the Kings. 17-point game. Roy kicks to Daniels. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And here's Brunson outside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. So it's Minnesota now. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Hagan. And here is O'Neal. Defended by Wembanyama. From 11 feet away. Shaq misses. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shaq.